Today I have not one, I have not two, but I have in possession today 3 new Ryobi tools that are gonna change the way you work forever. Oh, by the way, we got a new cameraman. Say hi, Bobby.
Hey, how you doing?
Wait a minute, before we get this started, right off the bat, Bobby, what is it? Is it Ryobi or Ryobi?
Pretty sure it's Ryobi.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
You sure?
It's not even a little bit correct,
Okay.
Bobby.
I thought it was.
Now, pretty much all 3 of these are really cool, and I think they're definitely gonna help a lot of people, but let's start it out with this one first here. This is, well, part of the link system. If you don't know what the link system is, it is this. It is this right here. We had to move from the front of the house to the back of the house. We had to move into the backyard because it's very strange. Like people, they just come out like they're landscapers or whatever. They just stop what they're doing. They're just watching me talking in front of the camera into you. Like I don't stop doing what I'm doing and watch them string trim. All right, so the Ryobi link system, in case you don't know what it is actually a really good system. So it's a portable tool storage, and it basically comes from the same company as the Milwaukee IA, TTI, so the Milwaukee Pack Out. So Ryobi sort of integrated that into their lineup, and they're coming out with a lot of different accessories, and this is one of them. This is called the Ryobi Link Storage Slot Box Organizer Kit. So how this goes on or connects to the Ryobi Link Storage system, it just goes over this honeycomb system. You can see it locks in. And if I want to release it, I would just push this in and then pull up on that. So it's an actual very easy system to get used to, and it works really good. Now, looking at this thing, you would assume that it's a typical drawer unit, right? So you would just slide these out, you throw your stuff in there and bring it back, but it's not that. Let me show you, let me take this off. We'll bring this over, let's set it right here. And what's cool about this is, yeah, it looks like drawers, but you just slide this out, and now you have different compartments that you can put your tools in. So see that? You got different slotted boxes. 1, 2, let me move that over. Oh. But what sort of surprised me about this is there's a couple features in here that they went sort of above and beyond when it came to just making this thing real nice-like. So again, let me show you what I'm talking about, what I mean by that. So if I were to take this out, pull this out, there's some resistance here. So if I put that in, so that'll actually clip in. The reason for that is this. Let's see this real quick, Bobby. Let me show them. Okay, so you see this right here? You can see this little slit right there? Yeah, that's pretty real nice, like, right? Well, what that does is, I don't know how well you can see, but on the back here, there's like some notches that slides into and it clips in, but it does more than that. So a lot of people might get worried about this thing falling out. So even if I were to just put this in here like standard, it's not gonna fall out, watch. It's not falling out. But on top of that, there's a little switch here that if I go like this, well, that locks it in. So even if I wanted to take this out, I can't. And if I put all of these in there, like so, oh, see, I have to unlock this, put that in there, put this in there like such, and then lock that in. It's not going anywhere, but now I can put my security measure in here. You see the little holes right here? So we talked about that sweet honeycomb design where I'm gonna put that in and it locks in. But if I wanted to bring this on the other side of the box, you can actually adjust this. So you got this like little turn lever. And if I wanted to stack this on the right-hand side of the box or left-hand side of the box, it doesn't matter. You just turn this, and now you can see the honeycomb design is changing from right to left. Oh, and by the way, you can stack these on the inside however you want. So if I wanted this one here and wanted this one in the middle, or maybe I don't want it in the middle, I want to put this one down here, and I come over here, grab the other one, and I put this one in like such. I can do whichever configuration I want. So how do you feel about this one, Bobby? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's a real nice like.
Think it's real nice like? Okay, cool. Should we put this one away and move it to the next one?
Yeah, okay.
Man of many words, I see. So the next one up, right here. You see what I got here, Bobby? What do you think this is?
Sure.
This is a 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1. So a few weeks ago, I did a video on this thing, and this is a, well, let me show you. So when you're working on things, right, you come over here and you're like, oh, I need to sit down. Maybe you're working on a car and such. Well, this is a seat, right? But it also turns into a creeper. So how you do this is actually pretty freaking cool. There's like a little lever here, and I'm just gonna take it and how freaking awesome is that? But the other really cool thing about this is not only is it a creeper, it got a couple other cool functions. So we talked about the link system. So this comes with this like a little holder for your screws or bolts or whatever you're doing, your nuts, washers. And then if I wanted to, again, I can bring this up. I can move this seat. So let's move this seat here. Bring this up. I can adjust that. Bring it all the way down if I wanted to, or just leave it like that. So that's pretty real nice like. But there's another cool feature on this as well. Does Bobby know what the feature is?
No.
Check this out, this is really cool. So on this right here, you can bring this up, bring this up. All right, so what's cool about this is on the back of this thing, check this out. You got a place for your 18 volts. So it's gonna go in like this. Boom. Now watch what happens. Boom, boom. And you got different modes. You got a medium, high, off, on. You just hit these little buttons right here and you can adjust this like back and forth, which is really freaking cool. So now literally you're just working underneath the car and you need to adjust this up. I mean, that is freaking awesome. This is why I love the Ryobi, not the Ryobi. I just think they do some really cool things on this. Now let's bring this back up to a chair real quick again, so you can see this slides up and does that, which is really neat. Let's get these out of the way. And you're thinking to yourself, well, this is kind of small. And to be quite honest with you, it does look small, but it's still pretty comfortable. Like if I was working around the fender well, this is perfect. I don't want to be up here. I don't want to be down there unless I'm on the Creeper, but this is the seat. And the seat is actually pretty freaking comfortable. I got a little backrest on the back right here, and I can bring myself up. So all in all, this is really freaking cool. And again, you got your little cup over here. You can put your screwdrivers on the back of here. Got a little holding tray right here. And yeah, I think this is pretty freaking neat. You can adjust this down simply by pushing this up. Let me get this out of the way. Go like this, pull this little lever up, and that's how you can adjust your seat, your backrest. And then I can just come over here, put this right here, put this over here, put that right there. All right, you want to do the Creeper thing. I feel pretty stupid in the driveway right now, but I don't care if they're watching me. Are they watching me do that? Yeah. Whatever. Oh, by the way, if there's anything in this video that you like, that you're seeing today, well, I'll attach everything in the shopping bag attached to this video. It helps you find it a little bit quicker and easier, and also helps this channel continue doing what we're doing. And third, but not least, this one right here. I'm actually really excited about this one as well. So what do we got right here? This is the Stowaway wall-mounted workbench. So say you have a work area, garage, but it's like filled up. I'm not gonna show you my garage. It's a freaking nightmare, but I really do have limited space. So there's one area that I can use this to really help me maybe maximize my storage capabilities. Fine, this is my garage. I have no room. I have no room. Not only do I have all this stuff in the middle of the garage floor, I have the back walls completely but I do have one area of where I'm thinking about putting this. Follow me. And I think the reason why something like this will be helpful is it just, no matter how many times I straighten things up or organize it, I just end up just completely destroying it. So something like that, I have to fold down. I would have to clean that up, right? Like I would have to not have a mess on there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this thing here. And it's saying it holds up to 300 pounds. It's not too heavy, but I'm a man. So we're gonna bring this over here to, I don't know, where are we going with this? So they actually packed this thing up pretty good. That's an empty box there. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. So this basically looks like the same type of woodage that they use on the portable workbench here. So it's like a laminated butcher block type of deal. And then this is basically going to be like your brackets for your shelving and stuff, I'm assuming. And then they give you another piece of the woodage. That's basically all you're gonna get. You're gonna get this, that.
Now I had to hook this thing up a little bit unconventionally. This would usually go into studs, but as you can see, like I mentioned before, I have absolutely no room to hang this anywhere. I need to figure something out with my life. But I hung it sort of, on these 2x4s that I put on the shelf, so it's not gonna be as sturdy as it would be if it was screwed into studs. But still, I can give you an idea of how this works. You got the shelf up there that's constantly gonna be there, which is pretty real nice like. But you just take the brackets and there's hydraulics on this thing. so you don't have to worry about this thing slamming down. I know a lot of people make these, and Ryobi probably seen this and was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll just make it easier for you, just buy one. But this is actually really freaking nice. You just lift up, it locks into place, and again, this is kind of janky here. If you put it into studs, it's not going to move like that. But again, anybody that has some wall space and is looking for a shelf, this is pretty real nice-like, and I think they did a really good job on this. Again, everything's attached to your shopping bag on this video.
So there you go, 3 Ryobi, not Ryobi tools that could possibly change the way you work in your garage forever. If you like this oh, hold on. Didn't know I had this one too. I guess we'll have to look at this one on the next video. Back more videos soon. Check this one out right here.